So, today I promised to turn on these brand new Etsy adverts to see what this is all about. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, check yesterday's video. After Etsy mentioned this earlier in the month, that they were going to work on a new advertising system, yesterday they made the announcement that this was live. And by next month, all of our advertising campaigns will be rolled together into this new Etsy advertising. So we need to dig in and find out what this is all about. And there's even a handy wee button for us to click to set up the advertising. So in a quick look on my dashboard, there's only one small mention of this Etsy adverts. I was expecting a much bigger banner, much more loudly. But also, is anyone else finding their dashboard is a lot more Etsy announcements and a whole lot less useful seeing about the actual health of your shop? So we know what they told us yesterday. There is no going back. Once you turn on the Etsy adverts, you can't go back to separated promoted listings and Google ads. So let's dive in and have a look at my promoted listings and Google ads before I go and make this change. So promoted listings has a really good ROI, return on investment, for the month. Okay, it's low sales, but it's not costing me a fortune. It's getting me some sales, and this is a quiet time of the year, so I expect this. I see nothing about these new adverts on my promoted listings page until I click on settings. And now there is an announcement. This says if you turn off your adverts, you won't be able to turn them back on. So basically, if you decide just now to turn off your promoted listings or your Google adverts, you won't have the option to turn on that promoted listings or Google adverts. Going forwards, you're only going to have the option to turn on the new Etsy adverts. One thing I don't know and I haven't heard anywhere, so if you can let me know in the comments below, if currently you have no adverts set up at all, at the minute in time, can you turn on promoted listings or Google Shopping adverts? Because I'm not sure if they're giving you the chance to turn them on just now or you're straight into the Google ads. If they are letting you turn on your promoted listings and you just turned them off for whatever reason, I would advise getting them turned on just now if you use advertising as part of your strategy on Etsy. Okay, let's have a look at the Google Shopping. Now, I'd only turned these on so I could tell you guys about how rubbish they are. I don't like the Google Shopping adverts, and you can see how terrible my return on investment is. I'm paying in more money for what I'm getting in sales, and this is pretty much the standard across the board for as long as I've been using these adverts. And this has been my fear since I heard about these new combined adverts. My promoted listings are so good and my Google Shopping adverts are so terrible. I'm worried if we take away the functionality, we take away the ability of me to control my cost per click on my promoted listings, I fear my return on investment is going to be more like Google Shopping ads, less like promoted listings. But obviously we have to wait and see. And again, on Google, when I click on the settings, there's this warning: if I turn them off, I won't be able to turn them back on again. Okay, so what do we know from this past 24 hours? Well, first of all, initially the new Etsy combined adverts will use our cost per click data for promoted listings. So they're going to look and study what it is that we did before and hopefully learn from that and, fingers crossed, be able to emulate the kind of levels or better that we had. And then after a while of their learning, they're going to take over from us. They haven't said how long this period is. They haven't said what they're looking to learn. They haven't said if they'll warn us when they're taking over. Hopefully. But at some point, what we chose as our cost per click will be taken over by the Etsy machine and it'll decide for us. So make sure before this comes in or before you click the button that your promoted listings are at what you want them to be. If you're running a test just now, you were experimenting with different levels, set your promoted listings right now back to what you have identified as your optimum height, your best target cost per click, because we're stuck with that and we don't know how long we're stuck with that. So if we had dropped our cost per click right down just now because it's the quiet summer period and we tend to ramp it up a little bit towards Christmas, set your cost per click just now at your optimum Christmas value, because that's the most important time and we don't want to miss out on all those hopefully good clicks that we could have got. And bear in mind, I can't advise you what your optimum cost per click is going to be. It's different for all shops, but look at what you've had at the past and what was bringing you good results. At the minute, mine are set on a maximum of 5 cents per click, and that's worked for me and the keywords that I'm targeting. Some people talk about needing it higher, some people talk about needing it lower, but you don't want to go too high. I haven't really heard good results in much above 10-15 cents per click. Also, right now, consider your maximum daily budget. I know a lot of people, when you're running promoted listings, you have that maximum daily budget set up quite high because it's actually not that common that Etsy uses up your entire promoted listing budget. That's kind of why they're doing this. They want to take more money off us. Cynically. But what might happen if you had your promoted listings budget up quite high, what might happen is they'll use up your cost per clicks, they'll use up to the level they normally use up to, and they'll go, oh, you've got some more left over, so we're going to spend that on Google. So if you don't want a surprise bill, check out that you're not giving them a maximum budget that's a bit too high. Make sure your maximum budget is something that you're happy to spend. And bear in mind that the return on investment might be coming back more at a rate on Google Shopping than promoted listings. So you might want to pull that back a wee bit. Okay, let's get in and hit that button and set this up. See what happens when we hit the button. And I'll link to the articles down below so you can see where I'm getting these buttons, because it's not easy to find everything just now. Right? Set up Etsy ads. Let's go for it. Uh-oh. Wait. What? This is a dead page? Okay, let's see how they tell us how to find it on our shop manager. Shop manager, marketing, advertising. I don't see an option for advertising. Let's see. Etsy have announced a change. They've told us to do it. They've given us the buttons. Our adverts, we're now being told if we turn them off, we can't turn them back on because this new thing exists. But the new system is not working yet, or it's not working yet for me. I haven't seen any shots of people when they've turned this on. I've heard a couple of people say they've turned it on, but I haven't seen any examples of it. So this might be a case of they're rolling it out over time. I'll keep you updated on anything I find out, and if I get to click the button, as soon as I get to click the button, I will show you guys what happens. I'll show you, because I know many of you are nervous to actually click this. You don't know what it looks like. So I'll click it, let you see what the whole thing's like. I'll satisfy your curiosity when Etsy give me the option. Okay, I'm Pam Duthie. I'm here to help you grow on Etsy with creative marketing and artistic inspiration. So if you're looking for updates like this, don't forget, click subscribe and come back often for regular updates. Thank you so much. See you next time.